Severino against Seth Brown. The first pitch is swung on and missed. A 97-mile-per-hour fastball, and it's 0-1. Brown 1 for 2, a single, a walk, a run, and a strikeout. 0-1 pitch. He pumps the fastball by him again. 98 to get a swinging strike. 0-2. Well, Severino's making his 5th appearance of the season. He's tossed 5 1/3 scoreless with 7 strikeouts, and just 3 hits and 2 walks. The 0-2 up high, 96 with a heater. Ball 1. Martinez on deck. 1-2 pitch is a called strike 3. He dots 98 on the corner. Now he faces Ernesto Martinez, the lefty. The pitch. First one grounded to third. Arroyo fields, shuffles, and he throws on time for the second out. 4 pitches and 2. Severino with the baseball in his left hand. Tucks it in his black glove, held at his chest. He throws. Fastball high, 1-0. Rough day for DeYoung with a couple of strikeouts and a ground out to Arroyo back in the 6th inning. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. Even count. Well, last time out for Severino was on April 10th, so he's had a few days off. Pitched a scoreless inning, 2 strikeouts, only 13 pitches. The 1-1. Fouled back, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So, hypothetically, if he gets out of the opportunities. 1-2 pitch. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And one of the better relievers for Syracuse this year has been Austin Warren. He's up with the big league club now, so it kind of makes Severino the most dominant arm that Syracuse has available.
He's gone 2 innings before as well, a couple weeks ago against Toledo. Ground ball foul, third base side. Handful of transactions for the Mets today, and Nick Birdie was placed on the injured list. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one bounces in the dirt, went with a slider that time, and it loads the count full.
To the 7-day injured list. He had a great outing against Buffalo during the weekend, so Waddell gives the team a nice lift.
3-2. Fouled back. That one bounced off of Sanger's mitt. And
up the New York Mets in the near future in Waddell.
Helped out Syracuse with 2 scoreless. 3-2 is low and away for ball 4. So with 2 out, Henry, the catcher, steps up to bat. Waves the wood over his right shoulder. First pitch is a slider away. Ball 1 between Salt Lake City and Provo. 1-0 pitch. Wave and a miss, chasing after a slider. 1-1. Henry played most of last season with the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. He's even count 1-1. Severino set. He throws. Wave and a miss on the slider. 1-2. I mean, we've seen.
Go back with the stuff that starts the count for you to end it.
So he slowed him down with 3 sliders. Does he speed him up here? Well, that's about as slow as you could see. He lobs it over to first as DeYoung steps back on the bag.
He pitched it the wrong way. He's supposed to go to home plate.
No, that's not a ball, Joe.
Oh. it's a wild pitch. Oh, no.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Henry. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and missed for strike 3. A slider as Henry goes chasing.
Defense, but it's up to Severino to say, hey, pitching matters too.
Here's the first pitch to Jason Dominguez. It's a check swing. Called a strike. 0-1. Dominguez 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored today. Batting .353 on the season. 0-1 pitch is outside and off the glove of Sanger. Well, Dominguez has played almost 150 games in the big leagues across 3 seasons, and he's facing some big league stuff right now with Anderson Severino. 1-1 pitch. Dominguez waves and misses at a slider right to the back foot. 1-2.
Yeah, those low and in pitches for Dominguez have been tough for him to get when he's swinging from the right side.
Severino has been so impressive this season. Yet to allow a run. 1-2 pitch. Dominguez checks his swing, and he lets up on the slider in, and he got hit by this ball. It looks like he got hit by it. Have him wear the one-piece where the bottom of it covers, goes almost all the way down to the chest. Sanger's got the two separate pieces. First pitch to Cabrera, taken for a called strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he's got the old school with the mask on the backwards batting helmet.
So top of the ninth inning, nobody out. Dominguez at first after the hit by pitch. Mets lead the Rail Riders 8-6. Here's the 0-1 to Cabrera. Takes a called strike. Fastball, no balls, 2 strikes. The lefty comes set. He deals. Fouled back. Dialed it up to 96 that time. New York Yankees. No balls and 2 strikes on Cabrera. The pitch is taken low and in. He laid off a great slider that time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count it 1-2. Severino pauses and fires home. Swing and a miss. Drop third by Sanger. He tags him out. And that's the first out of the ninth inning. A 6-game set against one of the top teams in the league. Here's Max Schumann. First pitch. Just outside. Sanger's challenging this one.
Calls a ball, the catcher's challenge.
Or with an RBI single in the 5th inning. Another knock in the 7th. The pitch. That one is just low and away. Missed with the fastball. 2-0. So Severino still with that clean ERA through 6 2/3 innings. No earned runs allowed. 2-0. Called strike with a fastball at 96. 2-1. So far, this has been a really good find by the Mets organization. Guy that started in the Yankees org. Also pitched for the Chicago White Sox. 2-1. He faked the pitch home, bounced it over to first, and it deflects off of Clifford. Dominguez gets to second safely. So he was throwing over to try to pick off.
Thrown into the ground.
So the game-tying run in scoring position. 2-1. Way inside. He twists out of the way of a 95-mile-per-hour. Mets lead it by 2. In a big spot. Can they set the tone in this series? 3-1. Swinging a hard grounder past the mound. Fielded by Mauricio. He throws to first and gets Schumann in time for the second out as Dominguez moves up to third. Severino's got a lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. And Jones takes a called strike with a fastball. 0-1. Jones 1 for 3 with an RBI double and a walk this evening. A 1 pitch, and Jones swings and misses through a slider. Severino ahead 0-2. One of the top power bats in the minor leagues, but he struggled with strikeouts throughout his career. That's been a specialty of Severino this season. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, he got him! Severino punches him out and ends the ball game.
The third of an inning on April 1st against Toledo. First pitch here. It's a called strike to Burt. It's 0-1. And in Severino's the 0-1. Low and away to Burt. The count's 1-1.
Severino been organized ball since 2014. Over a decade playing professional baseball.
1-1 pitch. Cracked high in the air to left center field. Bay in the gap, called off by the center fielder, and Pache makes the grab for the first out. Stevenson hustles back to first. The lefty fires to Perez, and the switch-hitting righty takes a ball below the knees, 1-0. Now, Brennan, I'd be remiss.
All right.
I have to bring up this point.
Okay.
Because I've never been able to utter these words in my recent memory as the 1-0 pitch is high and away ball two. The last time I could have said with you that the Buffalo Sabres have clinched a spot in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Well, congratulations. My
What a
New York
day.
Rangers will be looking to clinch the #1 pick in
Hey.
the NHL draft lottery.
Sabres have been living that life, too. The count's 2-1 on Wenzel Perez. The Rangers just defeated Detroit, so sorry, Tigers fans.
Yeah.
4-1, and that
Brutal.
brings upstate New York's hockey team to the postseason. Ground ball to second, gloved by Brujan. Flip to short for one. Back to first. An inning-ending double play. Well, they must be feeling the Buffalo Sabres bandwagon.
It's the magic. But this is who they want up. 2, 3, 4. Julks, Cruz, and Young.
First pitch is low to Corey Julks, ball 1. Strikeouts. But back on Thursday, it was the opposite. 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. He had an RBI double in the first inning. He walked and scored in the 5th. Had an RBI single in the 8th in a Toledo 17-7 win 2 days ago. 2-0 from Severino. Swing and a miss. Julks laid on a 96-mile-an-hour heater. That's strike 1.
It's good juice.
Two-one pitch. Grounded up the middle, gloved by Clough. He throws to first base. 1 down and then
4. Young after that with a walk and a single. And you have to imagine
first pitch to Trey Cruz is a strike at the bottom part of the zone, 0-1.
probably going to see Eduardo Valencia as well.
Well,
but
that's only if it's not a 1-2-3 inning. We'll see if Syracuse can keep him off as Trey Cruz swings in
that 6th spot.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Severino is down and in. A slider. It's 1-2. No runs. The 1-2 pitch. Sprayed foul, and the count remains 1-2.
And that's contrary to next of the latter half of the game. Joe, you had mentioned to me before we came on air, the Mets bullpen no hitting Toledo.
Yeah, that was insane yesterday as the next pitch missed inside. Toledo has both challenges, Syracuse with none, as the count is 2-2 on the switch hitting lefty Trey Cruz. Severino lifts the right leg and goes home. Tapped at the plate, foul. Cruz stays alive. Seven runs on 10 hits, 2 errors for the Hens, 9 runs, 13 hits, none for the Mets. Severino fires. Got him! Swing and a miss, strike 3. He went 3/4 of the way around. That's good.
And play around a little bit here in the bottom of the 9th. Or top of the 9th, excuse me.
First pitch swinging as Jace Young caught a piece of Hayden Sanger behind the plate. He's all right. The count's 0-1. The 0-1. Ground ball down to first. Glove. Well, let's talk about why he is that. As he faces Paul McIntosh, the 9-hole hitter. First pitch to him. Just misses inside with a slider for ball 1. So Anderson Severino, the 31-year-old from the DR, signed just after Thanksgiving. The 1-0. Drops on in. It's 1-1. Spent some time with the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox before joining the New York Mets this offseason. The pitch. Sprayed down the right field line, but hooking foul. It's 1-2 now. A guy who debuted until this year. Severino in the stretch. The 1-2 offering. A foul ball on a quarter swing. So when you talk about not giving up a run.
Hey, he's been dominant, and it really happened out of nowhere.
The 1-2 pitch just misses inside. 2-ball.
Debut until he was 27. Only pitched 6 major league games.
2-2 offering. Broken back grounder up the middle. Brujan, choppy feet, throws to first. Oh, and he got him.
Set his feet, scary feet, throw on, and not have to throw on the run.
Look it up. First pitch to Sergio Alcantara is a called strike. It's 0-1. What happened was Brujan's right toe jammed into the dirt when he fielded that ball, so he had to shuffle, and then go. Pitch. Just outside, ball 1.
I think if you've never seen Monsters, Inc., first of all, you need to look yourself in the mirror.
Monsters, Inc. or Monsters, U? What's your pick?
Monsters, Inc. Monsters, U is good.
Okay.
Inc.'s the GOAT.
1-1. Low, 2-1.
Is Severino a guy not on the Mets 40-man roster right now? He's going to force their hand at some point.
His 2-1 pitch. Alcantara grounds it foul, and it's quickly 2-2.
Yeah, there's some great options in this Mets bullpen and pitch for the Mets.
He comes set, stares at his catcher, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Keep proving your case, Sevy.
5 hits, 12 strikeouts. Filthy.
Can he make it 11 2/3 against Stuart Baroa? 10-4 Syracuse in front. And the first pitch. Fastball, half swing. He didn't get. Baroa 0 for 4 on the day. 1-0 pitch. Drops on in, strike one. Well, the Mets have to be happy that they're back home because their numbers here at NBT Bank Stadium are off the charts. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Pigs are down to their final week with the Red Wings coming to town. 1-2 from Severino. Inside. 2-2 pitch. Line drive foul. Just wide of first.
He's in such a rhythm.
He's the spot-up 3 shooter today for Syracuse. 5th reliever out of the bullpen. Wearing number 39 on his back. Severino's 2-2. Oh, it was a foul ball that hit the batter in the on-batter circle. He wouldn't have gotten hit.
Why they never want to stand in the circle itself?
I never get it. Well, they'll do the 2-2 again. And that time it's strike 3. Ball game's over. The Syracuse Mets have a combined effort led by their offense.